Hi, this is Nancy Mansell coming to you from C&M Behind the Glass. Let's do a little more work with imaginary numbers. Just see if I can simplify this a little bit, and I'm going to have to multiply it by the conjugate of the denominator over itself. So where did we do this before? Do you remember? That's right, when we were trying to rationalize denominators. Excellent. Okay, so first, 8 times, I'm working on the top now, 8 times 5 is 40. Outsides, 8 times negative 2i is negative 16i. Insides, 9i times 5 is 45i. And last is negative 18i squared over. FOIL again on the bottom. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times negative 2i is negative 10i. 2i times 5 is 10i. The middle should drop out, right? They always do. And negative 4i squared. Okay, now let's collect some like terms. 40 plus 29i. Let's see, I squared is really negative 1, right? So negative 18 times negative 1 is positive 18. Good. And on the bottom I have 25. These guys cancel. I squared is still negative 1, and negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. Let's collect some like terms. 40 plus 18 is 58 plus 29i over 29. So, you think we're done? Something nagging at you? 29 goes into 58, doesn't it? Ah, you're right. There's one more thing we could do. We could factor out a 29 on the top, and that would leave me 2 plus I over 29. And now the 29's cancel, and your simplified version is 2 plus I. Good job. How about we do a little dividing with the imaginary unit? Okay, so negative 75, square root of negative 75 over the square root of negative 3. Again, we should simplify first. So that gives me this over I times the square root of 3. Anything over itself is 1, and what happens to it? That's right, it cancels away. 75 has a square root factor. It's 25. Oh, looky here. These guys are going to cancel, and the square root of 25 is simply 5. Excellent. One more. Simplify first. Okay, now what? Let's see. We could break this down to perfect square parts. 32 has a perfect square in it, 16 times 2. And negative 8 has a perfect square part. That would be 4 times 2. Still with me? Anything over itself cancels away. Square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. One more thing. 2 goes into 4 twice, so we end up with 2i. Good job.